What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is David Benjamin from Wellstar Reviews and Healthy Wild Treats. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Nutrops, I think it's Nutrops actually, gummies from the company Gruns. Now, Gruns Nutrition is a company based out of Oregon, and they have two different products. I'll be reviewing both of them on this channel. And the first one here is their Nootropic Gummy. This Nootropic Gummy is a blend of six different medicinal or therapeutic mushrooms that benefit brain health, immunity, your nervous system, your energy levels, your sleep, and so much more. So I'm going to share with you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Really just the good and the bad. There's no ugly to this product. It's actually a very high quality product, and I like the simplicity of it. It comes in this bag, and then you get all these, little packets. And in fact, today I'm going to the gym after this. I'm going to bring these to the gym and give them out at the gym. Because I think people at the gym, some friends of mine, would like them. So, with that being said, it contains 6 mushrooms. But first I want to share the good and the bad. So the good that I like about these is it contains 6 mushrooms with a 10x concentration of these mushrooms. Now, one thing that is unclear from this brand is it says that the extract is 10:1, but it doesn't say whether it's the fruiting body or the mycelial mass of the mushroom. The reason this is relevant is because typically the fruiting body has more medicinal value. The mycelial part of the mushroom doesn't. I have foraged these mushrooms personally. About half the mushrooms in this formula I've foraged in the wild, up in Michigan, where I'm originally from, and they are great mushrooms. So I'm kind of curious whether the fruiting body or mycelial mass. However, a 10x concentration is a good thing because that just shows that even if it is mycelial mass, it has a higher concentration of those nutrients, and you're going to get those polysaccharides, which there's a ton of polysaccharides in mushrooms, and a lot of other antioxidants and beneficial compounds for brain health, nervous system, immunity, prebiotics, things like that for your gut. So here's the 6 mushrooms. Number 1 is turkey tail. It is a prebiotic fiber mushroom. Prebiotics are precursors to probiotics being produced in your gut. They're good for your gut microbiome. It's also good for your immunity and energy. Turkey tail are these little mushrooms that typically they grow on logs that have fallen in the woods. So turkey tail is the first one. Chaga is the second mushroom. That is a very high ORAC antioxidant mushroom. In fact, Chaga mushroom is this black, almost looks like a mold on trees. It grows on birch trees, and it is an incredibly high ORAC rated antioxidant mushroom. It's called the king of mushrooms, and it makes for a fantastic tea. So if you ever harvest Chaga in the woods, it's great tea. Chaga's in here as well. Reishi mushroom is in here. Reishi is known as the queen of mushrooms. It is great for stress relief. It's great for sleep and immunity as well. It's just an incredible mushroom for the health of your nervous system as a whole. And also, once again, Reishi and Chaga as well all these are they're great in tea as well, just for the record. Also in here is Cordyceps mushroom. Cordyceps is your lung health mushroom. It's great for oxygen, and it's great for energy, and it's a great pre-workout mushroom because it gives your body a boost of energy. So your body absorbs and uses energy more efficiently and effectively, and your lungs work better, and your oxygen moves better, and that's a great thing for energy levels. So I love Cordyceps. Next we have lion's mane. Lion's mane is this really interesting white mushroom that has these sort of tentacles on it. It's really good for your brain. It boosts your nerve growth factor. What else does it do? It's great for memory, it's great for focus, really anything for your brain health. Lion's mane is an incredible mushroom. And if your nervous system is off, maybe you feel a little bit wired at times, or you feel like your nerves are a little bit fried, lion's mane is a great mushroom for that. Next we have Maitake, the last mushroom. It's really just great for immunity, and it's also great for your blood sugar levels. So to recap, you have mushrooms for your brain health, your energy, gut health, your sleep health, calming your stress hormones, and even it says on here mood. I will say that one of the things I did notice, actually probably the biggest thing I noticed, I didn't notice a huge difference in my energy or brain health per se. I would say the biggest difference that I personally noticed from these is my mood. When I first took them, I was like, whoa, I feel kind of elated, and I feel just really mentally well. So I would say the biggest difference that I noticed personally is my mood. But my brain also felt a little bit more dialed in. My sleep has been fairly good since I started taking these. I've had them for several days now, almost a week, and I've slept well, and I just feel calm and balanced in general. So I do believe this is a high quality product, and I do believe the concentration of the mushrooms in here is high. I do wonder if it's a fruiting body or mycelial mass. That's the question I have that isn't on the label. With that being said, you can see all of the mushrooms there on their labeling on the bag, which is pretty cool. It's caffeine free. So I like the product. I'll say the only downsides, I would say there's 2 downsides. It's a little too sweet for me. I'm not the sweet tooth kind of guy. They taste like candy if I'm being honest, which frankly I'm not a huge fan of. I think it could be a little bit less sweet. However, the upside to that downside is that mushrooms, I know how mushrooms taste because I've had pure mushrooms in tea or in powders or tinctures or things like that for many years now. And mushrooms are very earthy and strong and they're not very pleasant tasting. So the upside to that downside is that the sweetness covers that taste and it gives your body something pleasant that you can enjoy that's sort of delicious and you still get all the benefits of those mushrooms. So that's sort of the upside and downside of it. The other sort of upside and downside, I'm kind of just being as balanced as I can here, is that you get like 28 pack of these gummies. So it's basically a little less than a month's supply. And when I eat one of them, I want to eat 2 or 3. I've been eating 2 or 3 a day, so this is gonna last me like a week and a half at this rate, and that's pretty expensive for that time period. But if you can control yourself and your sweet urges, this will probably last you 28 days as it should. So I love this product, it's fantastic. And in the description below, my link will give you 20% off. So don't order without using the link because that'll give you 20% off. I just think they're a really good, I look at it as like a healthy treat. I'll put it that way. Oh, one last thing. The sweetener in it, because this was a sort of another downside, it says it's sugar-free. So when I got them, I was like, okay, it's sugar-free, cool, no sugar. It's not gonna be like super sweet. So I was a little taken off guard when it was so sweet, and that's because the other ingredients, there's allulose, which allulose is it's fine, it's a prebiotic fiber, it's typically in like dates and things, tapioca fiber, water pectin, but then it has Reb M, which is called anosweet, which I looked that up, and it's essentially a fermented extract of stevia. And I don't mind stevia, but I'm not the biggest fan of it either, and it's just a little too sweet for me. That's it. And I will say, if you have a candida infection or parasites, I speak from firsthand experience, you really don't want to be consuming sweet things, even if it's stevia or something like this. So if you do have candida or yeast infection or parasites, these probably aren't the best purchase for you right now. But if you don't, they're delicious. You get a lot of concentrated medicinal mushrooms, 6 of the best concentrated medicinal mushrooms. You get the king and the queen, the Chaga and the Reishi mushrooms, the turkey tail, lion's mane, Cordyceps, really some of the best mushrooms that you can possibly take, Maitake. So it's a fantastic product. I'll link it up below, 20% off in the comment section. And then additionally, if you're looking for something, and maybe you do have candida infection or parasites, Radiate 21 is a formula that includes 21 ingredients for the health of your gut and your lymphatic system specifically. It also really increases your energy. And I mentioned Chaga mushroom with these gummies. Chaga mushroom is one of the highest rated ORAC antioxidants in the world. This formula has 4, Sangre de Grotto, clove, oregano, and cinnamon. 4, Sangre de Grotto is the highest one. It's like triple as high as the second one. Are the highest rated ORAC antioxidants in the world, which by the way, ORAC antioxidants are really great for the health of your skin and reducing oxidative stress and free radical damage. So if you want something that doesn't have any sweeteners and it has pure therapeutic power and potential, try Radiate 21. It just reminded me of that because of the Chaga in it, and the ORAC, O-R-A-C, stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity. And this formula has the highest rated ORAC antioxidants in the world of any supplement. So check out radiate21.com if you're serious about your health. I use both of them.